Andarki Namaskaram. Let us start today's Telugu speaking practice session. In today's session, we are going to discuss the verb give. Give means issue. Before that, let us revise the pronoun and their meanings. Kashmira Ramadu, welcome to our session. You can unmute and speak. I think you are new to the session. So I will repeat the pronouns meanings for you. You can repeat after me. Then we will see the sentence formation.
Okay.
Namaskaram. Can you speak loudly?
Okay.
Okay. Bagunawa, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Thank you. Okay. So your name?
My name is Kashmira Ramadu.
Okay, Kashmira Ramadu. Okay, nice name. Manchi Peru. Okay. So now, since you are new to the class, the basic thing that is pronouns, the meanings of pronouns in Telugu. Do you know these meanings earlier? Did you study?
Pardon?
Did you study the meanings of these pronouns earlier? Like I, you, he, she. Do you know the meanings in Telugu?
No, not really, but I did read them when I joined.
Okay, no problem. So you can repeat after me, then we will make the sentences. So I means nenu,
Nenu,
you means nuvu or miru.
Nuvu, or Miru.
Yeah, nuvu is singular, miru is plural.
Okay.
Also, this miru we use to any elderly person or a new person. If you want to show respect, you can use even for singular. Okay, that is the usage of miru. Then he means atadu.
Adadu,
Atadu.
Atadu,
Yeah. She means Ami.
Ami,
We means Memu or Manamu.
Mimu, or Manamu.
Yeah. When we include the listeners in our conversation or whatever we are talking, we use Manamu. But when we are talking about only us without the listener, so we use Memu. But with examples, you will understand later.
Okay.
So they means Varu or Valu.
Varu, or
Valu.
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 Yes. So this Valu we use more in spoken Telugu, but there is a reason to write this one. This one we use in written Telugu, but later you will understand why we are focusing this one also, because there is a requirement of using the endings with this matching. I will explain later. Okay. So welcome to our session. So now we are going to the sentence formation. Later on, I will ask you to read also. Let's continue. So now we are going to see the sentence formation of using the verb give. So we focus on these tenses while making sentences: simple past tense, simple present tense, or simple future tense. And there are categories also, positive and negative in each category. Also later on, continuous present tense. Okay. Now let us see the meaning of give. Give means, I'm going to mute mics. Later, if you want to speak, please unmute and speak. Okay. So give means ichu. But remember this ichu, this is in verb in base form. This is V1 in English grammar, like that. Okay. But this form, as it is, we don't use in spoken Telugu, we conjugate differently depending on the type of sentence and the tense like that. Okay. So when we, the common used type, that is imperative form. For example, if you want to ask somebody to give something, you say, give me, give that, like that. Okay. So in such a case, we use ivu as an imperative, but the meaning in base form, ichu. That is the difference. Some verbs sound same in both forms, like in imperative and verb in base form, they sound same, but some are different, having different sounds. So you need to remember that one. So now we have andi here. See here, andi. Basically, what we did here, this is ivu. Then we added the honorific marker, that is andi, to show respect, okay, towards the listener. So ivu, this is ivu plus andi became ivandi. Ivandi, that means please give, please give. Okay. So this is imperative with respect of plural form. Also, it is not only like please give, but also when there are a group of people, we don't use ivu, we add andi, ivandi. Also ivandi we use for even singular, any person singular, when there is a, when you want to show respect, we add andi suffix on marker. Okay. Now let us see the negative form, negative imperative. That is, don't give. Don't give means ibbavaddu. So see, this is ivu imperative form. Then vaddu. Vaddu, this is negative word. So vaddu, we need to add. So ivu plus vaddu became ibbavaddu. So the reason for explaining like this, when you come across a new verb, you need to put them in the same structure. So you can make your own sentences and practice and ask somebody, any person who knows you, whether it is correct or not. Like that, you build your vocabulary and start using them in your conversations. So you can also ask us in the comment section of this video. Also, you can send me a message. If you practice any sentences, you can send me for correction. So I'll make correction, then we will make a short video with that corrections, not a problem. If you are watching on YouTube, you can send your homework, your practice sentences in the comment section. So also here we added andi. This is honorific marker to show respect. This is normal, just casual way of speaking. Ivvavaddu, after adding andi honorific marker, it became ivvavaddandi. Ivvavaddandi. There is another form for the same. Ivvaku. Instead of vaddu, you can just add pu also. So here we drop u sound, uvu becomes a sound, then we add ku suffix, ivvaku. This is another variation for the same type of structure. Also, for this one also, we can add andi suffix, that is honorific marker to show respect, ivvakandi. Okay. Okay.
Praveen
Now,
Garu,
Cheppandi.
just for the sake of somebody that is new in the class, can you ask Clive Garu to read those words that you have just gone through now, so it'll help him to get comfortable? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, just
Okay.
please.
Yeah. Namaskaram Andi. Can you tell me your name? Full name, please. I think you are new to the session. Please unmute and speak, Michael. Michael or Michelle, how do you pronounce your name? I'm not sure. Cleve garu. Yeah, I think.
Sorry, Andy. Perhaps you can chat to him later.
Yeah, what's his name, Andy?
It's Clive. Clive Michael.
Clive Michael garu. So no problem. You can unmute and speak later. I will give you opportunity to speak. Okay. So now let's move to the next one. Or I will ask Sufi garu to read these imperative forms. Sufi garu, మీరు చదువుతారా? Can you read these imperative forms?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please.
Give, ichu, ivu, give, ivandi. In imperative with respect, don't give, ivavaddu, ivavadandi, or ivaku, ivakandi.
Yeah, that's great. All are good. The pronunciation is perfect. Let's move to the next topic. Then I will ask somebody to read. ధన్యవాదములండి గారు.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now we are moving to the next type of sentence, that is simple past tense positive sentences category. Okay. So in this category, we have first example, I gave. So I gave means నేను ఇచ్చాను. నేను ఇచ్చాను. So let's see the base form meaning. Then you will understand the conjugation, how we are modifying in the past tense. So this is the base form. This is ichu. Ichu came. Ichanu. We dropped that oo sound at the end and we added anu ending. So similarly, you need to remember like this. This is the ending of the sound from nenu, and here we have nu. So this will change according to the subject. For example, nenu ichanu. Okay. Now we have the next sentence. We gave. So memu ichamu. Look at here. Here we have mu. So the same ending sound will come here. So anu, amu, like that it will change for these type of sentences. So now let's do practice. Next we have, okay, I will ask somebody to try. You gave, this is plural form. Okay. So Pravindra garu, మీరు చదువుతారండి.
Andy, let's ask, we see Ravi Garu on the line. Let's see if he would like to try. Ravi Naidu.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Ravi garu, please unmute and try to translate. I will help you if you are not getting. Please unmute and speak, Ravi garu.
Okay. I'm reading I gave, right?
Yes.
Nenu ichanu. Nenu ichanu.
Yeah, that's right, Andy. So next one.
Memu ichamu.
Yeah. So in the same way, we will make sentences now. So we have here, you gave. This is plural form. In plural form, you means meeru. So can you try the translation? So it will be almost same.
Miru ichamu.
Actually, for each subject, the ending will change according to the personal pronoun. So it will be icha ru. So look at here, I will put in red color so you will clearly understand. So these things are changing based on the subject. So this is easy technique to remember. Whenever you are making a sentence, you need to focus on the subject meaning. Okay. So here we have ru ending. This is miru, then icharu. So this rule applies for any sentence, any verb. Okay. So now let's try. They gave. They means varu andi. So can you try now?
Varu icharu.
Exactly. So the same rule we applied here. This is ru ending. Also, this ru ending we take from here, varu icharu. But this is to explain. I am writing here varu, but most commonly in spoken Telugu, we use another meaning, that is valu. But when we have this change, other synonym for the word they, we use the common ending, that is common, that will not change to and something else. So it will be same. So varu icharu or valu icharu, that is the meaning of they gave. Okay. Next we have you gave. So here first we need to write the meaning of you as a singular, that is nuvu. Okay. Now can you try and
Nu ichanu.
so here we need to bring this sound at the end, and now you try.
Nu ichavu.
Exactly same. Okay, so once you know the meanings of personal pronoun, you can easily change that one. Okay, no ichavu, you gave. Okay, now she gave less. Okay, let me help you the meaning of she, that is ame. Okay, so gave means here I need to explain something. The word ame has another synonym. I mean, the word she has another meaning, that is adi or idi, but let's see one meaning only now, adi. Okay, so this the ending we use, we also add like sound, then we add the ending. Okay, so this is, I think, little difficult for you at the beginning, but I will make the sentence. Next time you can try. So ame ichindi. Here we are dropping that a sound and we change to indi sound. So for any verb with this ame subject, you need to put like this. Ame ichindi. So you may have some doubt why we used the, because here may, but in this may sound. But in Telugu we don't use this ending at the end. We use from the meaning adi. So look at here, this the is there, adi. So here we have the, but the additional sound we added indi, ichindi. Okay, but remember, the most commonly used word to translate she is ame. Adi is used in very informal communication. So if you want to show respect towards any person, don't use adi, just use ame. But adi can be used to talk about a child, okay, female person. Also in very informal communication, you can use. Next we have we gave. So let me help you the mean. Can you try, Andy? We means okay, let me help you.
Miru.
No, it is memu or manamu.
Oh, yeah.
Memu or manamu. Then
Me,
okay, complete the sentence, Andy.
memu ichamu.
Exactly. So you understand the concept. Very nice. So this mu is here. Then we why we use mu? Because in memu or manamu we have mu ending. So that's why we use it like this. So here I think we missed something. She gave less. So we need to write the meaning of less also. Takwa. Less means takwa. So in Telugu we have the common structure, that is subject, object, verb. So the object or adverb, whatever is there, additional words we put between the subject and verb. So less means we add here. Now we have another one. The boy gave the book. Okay, so let me help you the meaning of, do you know the meaning of boy, Andy? Can you try?
Abai.
Boy, abai, yes, exactly, abai. Okay, so abai, but there is one optional translation. The meaning of the, actually in English, we know when the listener and the speaker, if they know about that part, the boy will use the. Similarly, in Telugu, we can use a meaning to translate the word the, that is ah. Ah means like that boy. Okay, that boy. That means ah, but we can use to translate the also. So ah, but it is optional. It is not necessary. Optional. So you can say abay or just abay. Now, okay, can you try, Andy? So you need to understand if we use a personal pronoun, what personal pronoun we use in English, and the meaning of that personal pronoun, like atadu, ame, whatever is there, you think, and that ending you need to bring it here when you write this verb meaning. Can you try, Andy?
Okay. Abai pustakam ichadu.
Yes, exactly. Andy. So abai, book means pustakam. Pustakam ichadu. So this do we used because if we replace this abai with the personal pronoun, usually we use he. He means atadu. So in atadu, do is there. That's why we use do. So remember, whenever you use a name, for example, you can say Akash or Arun. So you remember that Akash we replace with the atadu when we are talking. So that do ending, you need to bring it to the end, even when you use the names. Okay, that's the concept. And now, thank you, Ravi, for participating. Now I'm going to move next type of sentence. Then I will ask other person to read. Okay. Now we have the negative category. This is simple past tense. I didn't give. Nenu ivvaledu. So look at here. This one basically we are not conjugating from base form. We are conjugating from imperative form. So this you need to remember. So ivvu plus didn't, that is negative word ledu. So ivvu plus ledu becomes ivvaledu. So we drop this u sound, then we say then we add the negative word ledu. Ledu means didn't, like that. Okay. So let's see the sentence. Nenu ivvaledu. So in this category, the ending, this ivvaledu, the meaning of didn't give, it remains same for any subject, any personal pronoun. It will not change when we change the personal pronoun. Okay. So let's see. Okay, this is a structure. Ivvu plus ivvaledu. Didn't give. Okay. Let's see the sentence. You didn't give. Singular. Nuvu ivvaledu. Look at here. For negative category, simple past tense, we are not changing the ending. It is same for any subject. So if you know how to make sentence for one subject, if you know the meaning of each personal pronoun, it is very easy to make sentences because you don't need to think about the ending. It's easy. Okay. So you didn't give. Meeru ivvaledu. Now let's ask our participants to try.
I see Clive Naru has joined again. Let's see if he can unmute.
Okay.
He was unable to unmute.
Namaskaram Andi, Clive Michael Garu.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Namaskaram.
Namaskaram Andi.
Namaskaram.
Dhanyavadam Andi. Namaskaram. Can you try to translate this one? I will help you if you are not getting. Okay. So we have this sentence, Andi. He didn't give. Can you try?
Ivvu.
First, we need to write the meaning of he, Andi. That is atadu. Then we need to write the meaning of didn't give. So it is already here. So we can use, not meeru Andi. Idi ivvaledu. Atadu ivvaledu. So
Okay. Now it's
atadu. Didn't give means ivvaledu. Atadu ivvaledu. Let's try this one, Andi. She didn't give. Can you try? Okay.
Adi,
Yeah. Adi.
Adi Ivaledu.
Adi Baledu. It's okay. But we will use
Then you can also say
we will use the other
Ame.
meaning. Ame Baledu.
Yeah.
This is commonly used. Okay. Formal, we can say. This is, I can say, very informal. Not only informal, I can say very informal. So we mostly we use this one. Okay. Now let's see the next one. We didn't give money. Okay. Can you try and? Okay. Let me help you the meaning of we.
We.
Yeah. So manamu or memu. Then
Manamu Ivaledu Ruka.
yeah. So manamu or memu ivalledu, but this meaning of money, so it will come in the center. So all the additional words, most of the times we use between the subject and the verb. So money means double andi. So you said ruka or rukalu, that is synonym, but the commonly used meaning in spoken language is dabbu or dabbulu. So usually we say dabbu, it can be like singular, but in English it is not like that. But in Telugu, usually this lu indicates plural noun. So dabbulu ivvaledu. Next we have daddy didn't give more. Okay, can you try, Andy? Okay, let me help you, Andy. Daddy means nana. Okay, so more means yekuva. Okay, then you try.
Nana Ekova Ivaledu.
Exactly, Andy. So nana ekuva ivvaledu. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Sometimes we use gas suffix, but that we will see later because that will be intermediate or advanced level. But for now, this meaning is okay, Andy. So thank you, Dhanyavadamulu Clive Michael Garu, for participating.
Dhanyavadam Guruji.
Now I'm going to explain next category, then I will ask other person to read. Okay. So next we have simple present tense or simple future tense positive category. So I give or I will give. Name is Anu. So this is completely changing the way of conjugation and all. But let me explain. Let's see the okay. Here you know the meaning already in base form. Ichu. Ichu give, that is base form. So ichu became istanu. So we removed that chu sound completely. Then we added stanu. So stanu, this is the common ending for future tense or simple present tense. Okay. So let's see. Ichu, this is the base form. Then stanu, this is the ending for this one. Then istanu. Remember, we change this nu ending based on the subject. Okay. So let's try. We give or we will give. So memu istamu. So here it is istanu, change it to istamu because we have mu ending in memu or manamu. That's why we change it to istamu. That's the easy way of remembering. Okay. Now you give or you will give. This is singular form. Nuvu istavu. So here we have wu. Why we used wu? Because wu is here in subject. Nuvu istavu. Next we have he gives or he will give. Okay. Let's ask our participants.
Praveen Garu, you can ask Shanti Garu. She's been waiting patiently on the line tonight.
అవునండి. నమస్కారం శాంతి గారు, మీరు ప్రయత్నిస్తారా? కెన్ యూ ట్రై? ప్లీజ్ అన్మ్యూట్ అండ్ స్పీక్. ఓకే,
Sorry.
పర్వాలేదండి, పర్వాలేదు.
Atadu istadu.
ఎస్, అత్తాడు ఇస్తాడు. ఓకే, సో ట్రై ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ అండి. You give or you will give. Yes, this is plural form, so you need to use the plural meaning.
Memu or manamu.
No, this is you అండి. You means మీరు.
Miru. Sorry.
Yes,
Miru istaru.
exactly. So you understand the concept. So మీరు ఇస్తారు. Very nice. Now she gives or she will give. Can you try this one?
Memu ame istamu. Istame.
Always we use the ending and the instead of the we add sound also, like in the. So is, but here in this category it will be istundi. Istundi for past tense, ichindi in the ending, but for future tense undi ending. So istundi, that it istundi. Okay, so ame istundi, but the is base. This is the very important, you need to remember, but we add sound also, istundi. Next we have they give or they will give. Can you try this one?
Miru istaru.
No, please try again. They means
Miru.
no.
Varu.
Exactly.
Varu or valu.
Yes,
Istaru.
exactly.
Istaru.
Yes, exactly. Valu or varu istaru. Yes. So Raju gives donations, or Raju will give donations. Can you try this one? I will help you in translating the word donation. Donations means viralalu.
Viral. Come again. Sorry, Pravindra Garu.
Okay, I will write here. Viralalu. This is the meaning of donations. Viralalu.
Viralalu.
Yes. So now you need to add the subject first. So that is
Raju. Viralalu.
Yes.
Ivadu.
No. Actually, it will be
Istanu. Sorry. Istanu. Istadu.
Now it is correct, Andy. That's great.
Sorry.
No problem. With practice, you will get, not a problem. So if we change this one with personal pronoun, we use attadu. So attadu has do ending. So we got the do ending from attadu. So Raju viralalu istadu. Now it's clear. Okay. Thank you, Shanti Garu. Dhanyavadamundi. Now I'm going to.
Dhanyavadamulu, Praveen Garu.
Yeah. Now I'm going to explain next category, that is simple present tense or simple future tense negative form. So in this category, we make sentence like this: Nenu ivvanu, I don't give. I don't give, or I will not give. So let's see how we got this one. Basically, here we are not conjugating from the base form. We are conjugating from the imperative form. So imperative form of give is ivvu. So ivvu becomes ivvanu. Okay. But for this future tense, we change the ending into the subject or pronoun. But for the past tense, it remains, but future tense we change. For past tense negative, we didn't change. Like ivvaledu, I didn't give. Ivvaledu, she didn't give. Ivvaledu. But remember, for future tense, we need to change. For future tense negative form, we need to change the ending according to the subject. So don't give or I will not give means nenu ivvanu. So next we have you don't give or you will not give. This is singular. Nuvvu ivvavu. Look at here. This is no here. This is no here. This is woo here. This is woo here. Okay. Now we have you don't give or you will not give. This is plural form. Miru ivvaru. Miru ivvaru. Okay. So this is ru. It came here. Now let's practice. She doesn't give or she will give. She will not give. So
You can ask Sufi Garu, Praveen Garu.
Ame.
Garu, please.
Yes, sir. Ame ivvadu.
Exactly. Ame ivva do. A do ending because the comes the changes to do here in this category. Okay. So we don't give or we will not give.
Memu or manamu. Ivvamu.
Wow. Yes, exactly. Okay, next sentence is they don't give or they will not give.
Varu, vellu, ivvaru.
It is wallu and varu or wallu.
Varu
There should be a
or
long
valu.
word sound.
Valu.
Varu, valu, ivvaru.
Varu. So this ru came from here. This ru. Okay. Next we have he doesn't give or he will not give.
Atharu, ivvaru.
Ivadu.
Yes, exactly. Atadu ibbadu. Okay, that's correct. That is, we are moving to the next category. That is continuous present tense positive. So I am giving. So basically, you need to understand from where we are conjugating. From which form we are conjugating. So we can say from base form. So what we are doing? Base form is ichu. So ichu became is tu. Okay. And the meaning of am, is, or will be different based on the subject. So I am means nenu unnanu. Nenu unnanu. This too is common for any subject because only that am, is, are in English am, is, are changing according to the subject. Similarly, am, is, are like I am, you are, he is, she is. These are having different meanings that will change. But you can also remember like this. So here no is there. So unnanu, I am. So here we have you are giving. So here you means nuvu, are means you can understand unnavu because vu is from this place. Okay, nuvu is to now. The common meaning is the meaning of original verb, what we are using. So this sentence is very easy, this structure. So if you know the meaning of that verb, you can make many sentences. Instead of used to, you put some other verb meaning, then you can make the sentences. Let's try to practice now. We will ask again Ravi Garu. Ravi Garu, మీరు ప్రయత్నిస్తారా?
సరే అతను ఇస్తూ ఉన్నాడు.
Exactly, Andy. Atadu istu unnadu, but it is more common to use in spoken Telugu the word atanu also. But why I am not teaching atanu? Because you need to understand the concept. If I use this do, you will easily understand this concept. But in real life situations, like how people are using that instead of atadu, they are using atanu or itanu. That you will learn with practice. But this concept helps you in understanding conjugations. That's why we use atadu meaning. Next we have you. This is plural, Andy. Can you try?
నువ్వు
The plural form meaning is miru.
మీరు ఇస్తూ ఉన్నారు.
Exactly, Andy. You got the point. Okay. She is giving.
Ama istu unindi
Unnadi.
unnadi.
So, not long vowel and only short vowel. Unnadi. So one thing you need to remember, for all the subjects we have long vowel sound here, but for the subject ame we don't use long vowel sound. It is only unnadi. But here this is unnaru, unnadu, unnavu. That long vowel sound is there after na. But here it is only unnadi, like that. Okay. But in short form, people say undi also. Undi. That is also correct. But to keep it similar, I wrote unnadi. Next, try this one. Andy.
Memu istu unnamu.
Yes, exactly. So, name is to unnamu. Okay, try this one. Andy. They are giving food.
Aru
Varu or valu.
varu kudu.
Actually, kudu, it is one of the meaning for food, Andy, but it is.
Annam.
Yeah, we can say, we can specify the food item. There is a proper meaning, that is aharam. Okay. This, but aharam, it is mostly used in written Telugu. Usually in spoken Telugu, we specify the food item. Or you can say bhojanam. Bhojanam means meals. Okay. So let's say, but I don't want to change the meaning here, because food means aharam, you can remember like that. But when you are using in real life situations, you can specify. For example, వాళ్ళు అన్నం ఇస్తున్నారు, వాళ్ళు చపాతి ఇస్తున్నారు, వాళ్ళు అరటి పండ్లు ఇస్తున్నారు. Like that we say. Okay. But aharam also fine, but usually we specify with food item. Aharam means food. So let's keep, to avoid the mistake, for translation, we keep aharam here. So
Varu aharam istu unnaru.
Exactly, Andy. That's correct. So you understand the concept. Now you can try, when you're practicing, you try with other verbs. Actually, there are many verbs ending with chu sound, like this is yichu. There is one more chu, come. You can find the verbs from our website or any source. So then you can try to change the sentences and practice. Okay. Thank you, Ravi Garu. Now let's move to the next. So next we have continuous present tense, that is continuous present tense and negative category. I am not giving, nenu ivvadam ledu. So in this category, the ending remains same for any subject. So it's very simple. So giving means ivvadam. Remember, giving has two meanings. As a ing form, as an ing form, it is istu. As a gerund form, it is ivvadam. So here we are using gerund form. So ivvadam, like a name of the verb. Okay, so giving ivvadam. Then not means we can say ledu. Okay, so here we are conjugating from imperative. So imperative is ivu, then we are adding adam. So for many, for any sentence formation in this category, you can use this structure. We can add that imperative form, then add adam to make gerund form. Ivu plus adam becomes ivvadam. The next sentence is, we are not giving, memu or manam ivvadam ledu. This category is very, very easy because we don't need to focus on the ending. It is same for any subject. Okay, let's ask our participants.
Praveen Garu, let's give Kashmira a chance now. She's been listening in and getting some knowledge about this. Let's see if she can try this category.
Okay. Kashmira Ramadu, can you try? So now you know the meaning of you, that is singular. Can you try? You means as a singular, it is nuvu. Okay.
Nuvu
Yes.
ivadam ledu.
Exactly. You did correctly. Okay. Nuvu ivvadam ledu. That means you are not giving. This is singular. Okay. Let's try the next one. He is not giving.
Adadu
Exactly.
ivadam
Ivvadam
ledu.
ledu. Well done. Okay. Correct. Atadu ivvadam ledu. He is not giving. Okay. Now we have singular. Here we have plural. You are not giving. Now can you try?
Meru
Yes. Miru
ivadam
ivvadam.
ledu.
Exactly. Okay. Very nice. Now try this one. She is not giving that. So
Ame
yeah. Ame. See.
iv
Okay. Let's try the meaning of she is not giving. Then I will tell you the meaning of that.
okay. Ivadam ledu.
Okay. This is correct. Ame ivvadam ledu. The meaning of that is dani. Ame ivvadam ledu. Ame danini ivvadam ledu. Okay. So I will mention here something. That means Adi as a subject. That means dani as an object. So here that is in object position. So that's why we use this meaning. Ame danini ivvadam ledu. Okay. Now we have they are not giving this. Try this one.
Varu or
Or
Ivad-
walu.
ivadam
Exactly.
ledu.
Very nice. Now we need to add the meaning of this. Okay.
Yes.
So they are not giving. Varu దీనిని ఇవ్వడం లేదు. Okay. So this is in object position. This is as a subject. Okay. So this we can use in object position also. This is meaning as so here we used this as an object. So the meaning is దీనిని వారు or వాళ్ళు దీనిని ఇవ్వడం లేదు. Yeah, I think that's all for today. Okay, very nice. బాగా చేశావు సాధన, Kashmir and Ramadu. Well done. All participants practiced very well. And thank you for joining. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now before ending the session.
Dear friends, thank you for joining us. Guru Garu will post the YouTube link in our WhatsApp group. And once again, we really appreciate your presence in this session. And well done to Kashmira. We're really impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dhanyawad. So if there are no other questions, doubts, we can end the session and we will meet in the next session. Continue practicing and you can post your practice sentences in the comment section of our YouTube video. This video or any video, whatever video you are watching, you can put the practice sentence. The main thing to improve vocabulary, you need to practice. You need to try variations. Build your vocabulary. You can use dictionary or Google Translate, whatever is there, and try variations. Then important thing is you need to understand whether it is correct or not. So you can ask any person who knows Telugu, or you can put it in the comment section. I will make the corrections after finding the correct version. Mostly Google Translate is giving correct translation. Now 80% is correct, but make sure whether it is correct or not. Then when you find the correct one, you start using in your conversation. Then only you will get the fluency and you can easily remember the vocabulary. Once you build vocabulary, you can speak fluently in Telugu language. Thank you. So we are ending session. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you for joining.
Dhanyawad Guru Garu.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyavad.
ధన్యవాదాలు గురువు